Hey everyone, my name is Britt Lauren. If you are new, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, thanks for coming back. So it's been about a year, maybe more, since I've posted a video on my YouTube channel. And in today's video, I wanted to fill you guys in on where I've been since I haven't been posting on YouTube. And also I wanted to talk a little bit about mental health, specifically mental health in the Black community. So if you are interested, stay tuned. This will be a great video. Before we get started, I wanted to remind you guys to make sure to like this video, comment down below, and also make sure that you subscribe so you will get notified of all the great videos that I will be posting here on out. Okay, first things first, happy Black History Month. I wanted to just say Black history is American history and we should be celebrating it all year round, 365 days of the year, not just 28 days in 1 month. There are so many great things about the African American community. Just make sure that you're supporting all year round and not just 1 month. Okay, so some of you may be interested in knowing where I've been, and I'll give you a few reasons why I had to take a break from YouTube. The first reason was, first starting out YouTube, it was a little stressful just because it was my first time uploading on YouTube as a creator. Actually, I just watched videos on YouTube, but then I decided I wanted to create my own channel. But if you are a creator on YouTube or you've done YouTube videos in the past, you may know how stressful it can be. For me, it's easier sitting in front of the camera and filming than it is editing. Editing is the real stressful part that comes along with YouTube. So that kind of stressed me out a little, and I just was like, I need a break. Because I am a perfectionist. Everything has to be like perfect for me, and if I didn't like it, I was not gonna post it. Another reason that I took a break from YouTube was because of my 9-to-5 job, my regular job. My 9-to-5 job just got very busy and it was getting a little bit too hectic for me to film and do YouTube and also do my 9-to-5 job. I was kind of running myself ragged, not getting enough rest, and not really, being healthy, treating myself right. So that was another reason. The last reason I had to take a break, this is kind of the main reason that I took a break from YouTube, was because of my mental health issues. So I want to talk about mental health, and specifically mental health in the Black community. Before I talk about my issues, I just wanted to point out that in the African American community, in the past, mental health has not always been something that people want to acknowledge, that people want to talk about. I know for me personally, in the past, I've heard, therapy, why do you want to go to therapy? That's therapies for white people, and when I was feeling depressed, I've heard, depressed, you have no reason to be depressed. It was like, we're not going to talk about it. In our community, it's never been this big thing where we talk about our issues. We have to hold it in and we have to be strong. I feel like specifically in the African American community, Black people, we have always been seen as resilient, as strong, and it was kind of always like, if you have an issue, we're not going to talk about it. It's 2021 now, and I do feel like our community has come a long way in regards to mental health and being open about it, being open that you have an issue, and being open to getting help when you need it. So I'm really happy about that, because who knows where I would have been if I wasn't able to just realize I have a problem and I need to talk to somebody about it. Kind of getting back into my mental health issues. I'm 29 and I've had mental health issues since I was in middle school. It's been a long time, many years. And even though I was young, I still knew back then that something wasn't right. You know, something wasn't right in my head. The thoughts I was having in my head were not right. When I got to high school in the 10th grade, this is a hard one for me to talk about. When I was in high school in the 10th grade, I almost committed suicide. I had got to a really dark point in my life. Even though I was a teenager, you know, teenage years are hard and you go through a lot. And I didn't know how to properly, you know, tell people that I was going through something, I didn't know how to tell people I had issues going on. And I remember it was one day after school, I got home, there was nobody there. And I grabbed the biggest knife we had in our kitchen and I went to my bathroom and I almost slit my throat. I had the knife held to my throat. Thankfully, you know, thank God I did not go through it. I honestly couldn't tell you why I didn't go through with it, but I definitely thought about it. I mean, I held it at my neck and I was ready to go through with it. I don't know if it was God or a voice inside me or whatever, but I didn't do it. After that, I kind of pushed my issues down back inside, deep down, and I tried not to think about it. But the thing about, you know, pushing away your problems is they always come back. At some point, they always come back and you're gonna have to deal with it. After graduating high school, I went to college and college was okay. I don't think I had a very dark point like I did in high school that I did in college. I met some great people in college. Some of them I'm still friends with today. They're like my family. And they really helped me build up my confidence. I've always been very, well, I'm not gonna say always because I'm different. I'm a different person now. But back then I was very insecure. I was not confident and I was depressed. I had anxiety. But meeting my friends in college, you know, they really helped me kind of realize that I am worthy and I am beautiful. But at the same time, I still had those mental health issues. I just was choosing to ignore them. After I graduated college, I got into a dark point again. You know, it's hard sometimes being an adult and it's stressful. And like I said earlier, I'm a perfectionist. I am very hard on myself. I'm not sure why. I've always been so hard on myself and it's not good. So, you know, graduating college, you know, trying to get a job and being an adult, it's all kind of a stressful time. And, you know, my mental health issues kind of started really bringing me down into a dark hole again. And it got to a point where I just decided that I needed to see a therapist, because I had decided, you know, I can't keep trying to deal with this on my own because it's not working, you know. So I ended up seeing a therapist, and it really helped me, especially, you know, kind of pinpoint why I was feeling so depressed and why I was having anxiety and these thoughts in my head. And, you know, it helped me kind of figure out ways to combat it. Like, if I start feeling, you know, down, then there are things that I can do to kind of get myself in a better mood. I'm not gonna say that I'm 100% cured, because I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think that you're ever gonna be cured. I just think that you have to find ways to help you not let it get so deep and so dark where you're just in that hole and you're just like, I'm ready for my life to be over. I still have my days that I'm down and I get into, you know, my moods where I don't want to talk to anybody, I don't want to do anything, I just want to lay in bed and just sit there, watch a movie or something. I still have those days. But along with therapy, I started really getting more into my spiritual health. I started going to church more, and I've started doing Bible study, reading the Bible, and, you know, finding verses and chapters in the Bible that really kind of help uplift me when I'm feeling down. So, you know, I found other things to help me, not just the therapy, but getting my spiritual health up. You know, I love movies, so I'll watch a movie if I'm feeling sad, or The Office. I love The Office. If I'm in a bad mood, The Office always, it just gets me right. So I found ways to help deal with my mental health issues. Like I said, I don't think I'll ever get over them, but I do think that I'm in a better place than I have been in a long time. You know, I recently, someone I knew recently passed away, and whenever someone I know and that I'm close to passes away, even somebody I don't know, you know, passes away, it just really makes you realize how short life is and how precious life is. And I've had days where I've thought, you know, I don't want to be here anymore. And I've had days where I've thought, if I don't wake up tomorrow, I wouldn't be mad. I would be okay if I didn't wake up tomorrow. And I'm not gonna say hate, but I really dislike myself for thinking that, because I know there are people who leave this earth who would love to wake up and have another breath and have another day. So that kind of put things in perspective for me. I was like, why am I thinking this way? Why am I thinking I don't want to be here anymore? I am who I am. I'm not perfect. I never will be. I don't want to be perfect. I think I'm at a point in my life where I'm really starting to be committed to making a change to be a better person. Each day that I wake up and I have breath in my body and I open my eyes and I'm still here, and that's another day for me to be a better person. You know, every day is not going to be perfect. I know I'll still have my down days, but I think I'm becoming more optimistic and more positive about what the future holds. I used to be so scared of the future and so scared of what's going to happen in my life, and now I feel like I'm more hopeful and I'm not worrying about the future. I can only worry about today. you know, I can't worry about tomorrow. I can't worry about yesterday. You know, yesterday was yesterday. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Today is today. And we have to focus on, you know, now. We have to live now. I don't want to, you know, have any regrets in my life. So I'm choosing to live. I'm choosing to do things that I love and that I'm passionate about. That's why I've decided to come back to YouTube. I like making videos, and I love movies. So my channel is mostly gonna be about me reviewing movies and some TV shows, but I have some other things planned, you know, outside of YouTube that I want to do, you know, outside of my 9 to 5. And I'm very excited about it. I am just ecstatic about the things that are to come. If you're still watching this video, I commend you. I'm talking a lot. I'm rambling a little, but you know, this is my story. Well, a little bit of my story, not my whole story, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about where I've been and, you know, what's been going on with me. And I want to be honest, you know, I have mental health issues, but you know, that doesn't define me. That doesn't mean I'm crazy. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. You know, I am who I am. I want you guys to take some time to think about, you know, some of the things that I've said and just really try to put them in perspective for your own life. Just make sure that every day that you wake up, you're living. Don't take any day for granted, and don't take any person for granted, especially the ones who love and care for you, because they will not always be here. We will not always be on this earth. Tomorrow's not promised. So make sure that when you wake up, you live for today. Before I end this video, I just want to let you guys know that down in the description box, I'll have some information about some mental health resources that you can take a look at in case you want to, or if you want to share it with someone else. I think that it is good to talk to someone, even if you don't have mental health issues. It's good just to talk to someone that you don't know, just kind of get an outside perspective on your life. So you can go to therapy even if you don't have issues. That's just my personal opinion. I really appreciate those who took the time to watch this full video or even watch the video at all. I thank you. And I will have some more videos coming up. So just make sure that you are subscribed. That way you can be notified when I drop a new video. And if you have any comments on this video, just drop them down in the comment section and I'll reply. Alrighty, I've talked enough for today. I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a great day.